Laredo needed an entertainment center. Many people thought that we should build a convention center, but a convention center is built for people that come in from out of town. Laredo needed something for its people, something for its region, something for people to really enjoy and take their families. And that's when we thought about an entertainment center. And what a great, great success story it's been. A city council that worked together, a community that worked together, and a home that Laredo built.
It's a project that is close and near and dear to my heart. When I first moved to Laredo and started working here, one of the opportunities that came up was working on the campaign for the arena. So I was fortunate enough to be involved from the ground up, so to speak, in getting the voters interested in raising the sales tax in order to be able to afford the bond that was then sold to be able to construct the arena. So I feel like I've known the arena before it was even born, sort of thing. And so it's a very special project in the sense that it's given the Laredo community something for the future. If we hadn't passed that quarter-cent sales tax increase, we wouldn't have had the money to build the facility that's now next door, which is our stadium. And that money now is being looked at for future economic benefit. Once we get all of our debt paid off, what are we going to do with that money? Well, now there's money to have a discussion about and to earmark and to use for the future of progress in our community. So it was very important, I think, and even more so now that we have that hindsight and we're looking back at what we did, what the voters made possible, and what there is today, and then what there is for the future. So the arena means a lot for the community's future.
Well, I think besides the obvious economic impact that this wonderful building and this arena has had, the jobs that it's created, I think those are obvious things. What are perhaps overseen sometimes is the pleasure that it gives me and every parent in Laredo to know that their student that is graduating from high school has a beautiful place to come and graduate from. Prior to this, I would go to graduations and I would see the poor students who had combed their hair and fixed their outfits just blown away in the wind. The administrators and the teachers that got rained on, the parents that couldn't even fit in places that we had in Laredo. So besides the obvious wonderful economic impact and the jobs it's created and the beautiful, beautiful features that it has, it's been wonderful for our graduates.
In Laredo and Nuevo Laredo, we have a bridge that unites the two cities. And it's a great cultural, bicultural, binational. So when we have something here, the doors are open for everybody. Not only Laredo and Nuevo Laredo, but the outlying area. So it's a great venue where people come together and really enjoy themselves for good family entertainment. People always ask, what is there to do in Laredo? And LEA is the finest entertainment center for the city of Laredo and the area. We've had excellent stars, the best and the biggest, Vicente Fernandez, Pepe Aguilar, and many others that have come to the city and provided so much good entertainment to the city of Laredo. This is a great venue for good family entertainment. The Latin entertainers, we're talking about the best in the business coming to Laredo. And when they come to Laredo, they enjoy the hospitality because we really roll out the red carpet for those entertainers, and they never forget Laredo. We make sure of that.
Latin and family do very well in Laredo. Obviously, I want to bring in rock, I want to bring in electric, I want to bring in hip hop. It tends to skew towards that, but we are venturing out. We will bring in some of that additional things that I think people want that skews towards a younger demographic. Laredo is skewed a little younger than some of these other markets around us. The response in Laredo is favorable when we sometimes compare like Mana to Corpus or to Houston, as a matter of fact, or San Antonio. We did extremely well here, and we'll kind of continue going that direction. But we do want to bring in that those other types of music, and I think entertainment. I think we can look at the past year what we did. We had four or five sold out performances. We had Raw, we had Enrique, we had Mana, we had Tres Gigantes was pretty close to selling out. You know, we have some additional things this coming year that's going to be pretty exciting. But when you look at us in the past 3 years, those 4 sold-out shows alone said a lot for, you know, what we're going to be doing here in the future in Laredo, and I think it's exciting.
The arena was the perfect fit for the Sister Cities Festival as it grew, because we were able to put everybody under one roof. We have an air-conditioned climate in the middle of the summer where our guests and our participants and our exhibitors are all happy because we don't have to worry about what the weather's like outdoors. And we have a great venue that fits everything that we need, whether it's the 13,000 people that come in the door to shop and to visit, or the 200 exhibitors that set up their booths inside the arena. We have ample space to be able to host that event here. And so that's been also a wonderful fit for the arena. The first ever type of event like that, which was a job and vendor fair focused on the Eagle Ford Shale play activity, and we hosted that at the arena as well in January. And talk about, you know, kicking off that, you know, decade celebration with something like that that's very unique and very different. And we were able to get 6,000 people in the door during that event, as well as be able to service so many different vendors that came in and set up as well their booths. And we had companies at the level of Laredo Energy and Halliburton and Schlumberger that were looking for workers, looking for people to give jobs to employ. And so we were able to meet a very important, I think, economic need and demand in our community, people that needed work, and we were able to make the event fit in here and host it in this venue, and also provide a benefit to our community and getting people into jobs and making those connections for them. Because if they didn't get it in one company, they were just going to be able to move over and find a job in another company. And so that was the beauty of kind of putting all of that together, bringing the workforce that has those needs, that wants a job, and then those companies that are looking for that workforce, and marrying them together in that particular event. And so this venue facilitated all of that foot traffic that we had in here as well, and we were able to make lines for people to be able to get to the booth that they were looking for. And we had a couple of really high demand companies, the 2 that I mentioned, where we had hundreds and hundreds of people wanting to, you know, fill out those applications. And in the middle of the arena, we had tables and physical, you know, applications that people were filling out. So there was a lot of activity happening all at once and all throughout the day. And the event venue itself really lent itself to that need and marrying all of these things under one roof.
I'm so glad. Congratulations on 10 years of excellence. They are outstanding. The highest professionals. When you come to the LEA, they make sure that you feel welcome, and they do an outstanding job. You know, everybody as a team. And so on this 10th anniversary, I want to say muchísimas gracias, un fuerte abrazo, well done, keep up the good work.
You know, running this arena looks very easy, just the way that building it looked very easy. Everything came at a price. Everything was hard. It's hard to come to work every day. It's hard to bring the concerts. It's hard for people that come here to make things happen and then greet the fans. And it's hard for the fans to put together the monies to come to the concerts. But without the employees, without the fans, and without the managers that are really constantly investing in Laredo and believing in Laredo, we wouldn't be having this 10th anniversary. Congratulations, LEA.
A hearty congratulations goes out there to our past leaders that had vision, our current leaders that are maintaining that vision, and the future of this community. Congratulations to all those folks that have supported, that have come and spent money here and bought tickets. It's been a huge community-wide effort, and it's been a decade-long effort, and we want it to keep going. So congratulations, and let's keep moving forward.